Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you have a wonderful day today. We'll be checking out this one here from Roma Army, I think it's hopefully how I pronounce that. It's labeled by her, it says men's rights have been banned again. Uh that sounds horrible. Let's see what this is though, y'all. Let's see what this is. If y'all wouldn't mind, please peep above my head. Let's get into it.
Because in 1 month, my TikTok page has been banned. The Dadvocate has been banned off Facebook. My TikTok has been banned. And I can't help but think that if people like me and Emily King and the Dadvocate, if we weren't like nasty ass, pink haired, smell like you haven't washed your ass in a week, looking like your parents are siblings, man hating ass feminists, we would probably not be dealing with these issues, you know? So I'm just like, I'm struggling to understand how the world has come to like hate men so much. Like,
Wait, what?
and the thing is that when I have these conversations, people are like, oh, well, you just want to be picked by men. No, I've been picked, okay? I've always been accepted by men. I've never had an issue. I've always been a part of the boys, and I didn't have to use my poo-tang to be accepted, ever. I've never had to be in that position, right?
Using the poo-tang won't actually get you to be a whole boy. I'm really curious though, like why is her and some other people getting banned off of TikTok and stuff?
To be in that position, right? Like, if I wanted to be picked, I'd probably be a feminist, you know? Because, like, it's women that have always treated me like shit. So whenever I talk about shit like this, nobody ever takes it seriously. Everybody's just like, oh, you just want to be picked. You're just mad that men don't see you anymore. It's so much bigger than that. Like, I don't understand how we've come to a place in society where men are hated so much that even people who advocate for men are like banned and treated like shit. Like, you know that if I was a radical feminist that talked constantly about how shitty it was to be a fucking woman, I'd be celebrated. There's no problem. You know what I mean? But because I choose to speak out against the consensus, because people like Emily King and the...
That is true. That is true. There's like a lot of I don't know, women simping. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, she's right. If she was on there like boohooing and crying, she'd be have like every person in the world like, oh, it's okay.
The Dadvocate, like, because we choose to use our brains and say this is what's actually happening in the world, like, we're banned. I just don't get it, you know? Like, I'm hurt. I've lost my accounts over and over and over again over the years. I used to have 2 million on TikTok. I've gone back to 1 million over and over again. People know my name. So, like, you know, I'll be able to rebuild again, but the fact is that, like, I'm gonna lose it again. You know what I mean? I'm gonna continue to lose it. And it's not even a personal loss for me. It's like I have a son. Okay, I have a little boy that I love so much. He's so sensitive and so kind. And the world is gonna like look at him like he's just a morbid, privileged piece of shit, you know? And that matters to me. That hurts me. That scares me. It scares me that he could be in a relationship with a woman someday who beats on him, and society is gonna ask him what he did to piss her off. Like, these things bother me, okay? So
she's spitting facts.
When I'm upset about like getting banned, it's bigger than just me. It's bigger than all my hard work. It represents the fact that like if you care about men, you're just treated like shit in society, and I don't get it. Like, to all the women watching, like, don't you have dads? Don't you have uncles? Don't you have grandpas? Do you have a son? Do you have a brother? Don't you have a male best friend? Have you ever lost somebody from suicide or addiction or... Dude, like, it just hurts my heart. It actually hurts my heart. I can't get over it. Because it's not about getting banned. It's about what it represents. Because if I spoke about the exact same shit that
I like that. Roma? I hope I say your name right. You're standing on GP. I like that. General principle, y'all. I like that.
Shit that I speak about, but I related it to women, people would love me. They'd fucking love me. But because I say, hey, this is the reality for men in this world, like, people think I'm radical, a piece of shit. They ban me. I lost my
A
Instagram at
radical.
270,000. I have a new Instagram. It's called Roma's Man Cave. So if you want to help like fight against the censorship, the best way you can do that is by like helping me grow my accounts as quick as possible again. Because what that does is it shows the social media platforms that like, hey, people
I'm on
actually
TikTok.
care about this. Like they care. There are so many women that care about like,
Hey, if y'all wouldn't mind if y'all were on TikTok, y'all want to do her that favor and jump over there for her? I'm not actually on TikTok myself.
that care about men, that care about men's rights, that care about women's rights. I care about fucking women's rights. Are you crazy? I am a woman. Like, my mom just called me earlier today to give me a whole rundown on like the date she was going to be going on tonight. Like, this is his name, this is his picture, this is where we're going. Because like, yeah, you do have to keep yourself safe as a woman, and I understand that. But that doesn't negate away from the fact that there are like good men in this world that are also suffering. It doesn't take away from the homeless rate, the addiction rate, the suicide rate, the workplace death rate. It doesn't take away from any of that. So
she's bringing that kind of awareness. So yeah, that's part. Yeah, that's why she's getting banned. They don't like when they find out like, oh, when people start speaking facts like she is. You know, like the suicide rate of men and whatnot. Like the statistics don't look good for dudes.
like, why I can't advocate for men without being treated like I'm just a fucking shit stain on society is so weird and so unfortunate. Like, I don't understand. You have women on this app that will fucking, on any app, so TikTok, Instagram, that are saying dumbass shit like, I would choose a bear over a man.
What?
You're sexist. Like, if I had a bad experience with a black person, can I be like, oh, I'd pick a bear over a black person? No! It's offensive. It's not okay. But the minute that I call it out, it's like a problem. It's just crazy. I really don't get it. Like, I just don't think people understand sometimes, like, how much this matters to me. This matters to me. Like, I lost my best friend. I've lost so many guys in my life. I'm worried currently about men in my life. Like, how is men's rights advocacy such a radical thing that we can't even care about the men around us without getting banned and called pick-me girls? Like, this isn't okay. This isn't acceptable. Men deserve to be advocated.
Pick-me girls? What is that? I've never heard that term.
Like, this isn't okay. This isn't acceptable. Men deserve to be advocated for. They deserve to have their issues spoken about without the people who are speaking about them getting banned and silenced. Like, what kind of fucking world is this? It's just crazy, and we allow it to happen. Like, if everybody were to start making a stink, if people were to start standing up and saying, like, this isn't okay, we actually don't accept this anymore, things would change, you know? But
I do agree with you on that. But men themselves, really, we are the ones that we would have to stop it. Like, women always want to say how men are that, what's that, patriarchy or whatever, or whatever that crap is, where we're supposed to be better or superior or something like that. Well, if we was, why would y'all be talking shit? Would you talk shit to a person you know could take you down? Pretty simply. I mean, you kind of get what I mean? Like, I'm kind of lost like her. I'm at a loss like she is. It doesn't really make no sense.
change, you know? But we can't do that. We've all been convinced that this is just how it is, and society just hates men, and there's nothing we can do about it. But there is something we can do about it. Like, you guys can help.
That Me Too movement.
You guys have to start using your voices. Us as content creators, we're great, and it's awesome, and it's entertaining to watch us, but like, what about making an actual change? You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to raise a stink. You guys have to raise an issue with the fact that they keep banning people who are advocating for your rights. For your rights, men's rights. Like, these people like me and the Dadvocate and Emily King.
You know how they are doing you? They, well, simply put, they won't listen to us guys. Or to us guys. They won't listen to us. Yeah. Wish we could help.
We're fighting tooth and nail, and society and social media is just saying, no, this doesn't matter. But everybody who could actually have a say also isn't doing anything, because we've all been manipulated. Like, we've all been manipulated. You guys have to understand, you have a say. Like, start making a stink. Start making videos about how people like me and Emily King and the Dadvocate are treated. Like, you have a right to do this. You don't have to sit back and just watch your favorite people get, like, dehumanized all the time.
And that's a person that's got our back. She's spitting facts. Come on, all y'all guys. We gotta show some love. We gotta show some love. There's a person out there that's getting screwed over. And apparently a couple other ones. And they're the ones pushing for us, and we all know that we can't say anything, because if we say anything, then we're the whatever. Yeah, man, she's right. She's absolutely right. She really is. Men are the only one that's going to be able to help them, because no one is going to help men with men speaking, but women speaking out is what's going to help. But if we don't help them, then they can't help us. I just talked that completely in a circle like 3 times. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's because they advocate for your rights.
Part because like, you just rolled that backwards so easy.
We can only do so much using our voice, you know?
Hey, I don't hear nothing no more.
Rights. Like, we need you guys. We can only do so much using our voice, you know?
Your camera stole your voice. Does this work? No? Okay. Never had this happen. Closed caption ain't working for real. She speaks clear. I don't hear nothing. Like, that's odd. That is odd. I mean, I'm gonna jump back just for a second. Like, yeah. Now this. What's up, YouTube?
Choose to use our brain.
Is it gonna work back here now? Okay, now, even wherever she uploaded this video, originally, if it wasn't on YouTube, YouTube doing it to her too. Wow. Huh. Man, she got my brain twisting. I'll say this, and I'll just leave it at that, because I'm for real. My brain. She got my brain going like because she just dropped a little bit on me that I didn't really realize myself. We can't really say nothing as men because, well, they say that's the problem to begin with. So, we do have to have ladies like her and others to speak for us. And yeah, we gotta stop them from getting banned. They're literally our voice. They're speaking for us. Yeah, we gotta get behind them more than that, y'all. Yeah. We can do it, guys. Y'all know we can. Woo, button. Hey, y'all, much love and respect. I'll catch y'all later.